Everyone's talking about AI replacing developers. What if the real shift was they don't actually separate design and code anymore? You edit the actual product, and the code updates instantly. That's what this GitHub repo is actually doing right now. It's building anything that looks like this. So design in Figma, rebuild it in the code, fix spacing, break something, repeat. It's slow, super disconnected, and it wastes hours on things that shouldn't even exist anymore. You're basically translating instead of building. So that's what Onlook does. So it's an open source tool that flips the whole process. Instead of designing, then coding, you design directly inside of your real app, live. No export, no handoff, no guessing. Because you're editing the actual React code visually. Here's what it really is. It's a visual editor for your code base, built for React and Tailwind, and it runs locally on your app. Then it writes changes back into real code. You click a button, you move it, change styles. And instead of just mocking it, right, or faking it, it updates the code instantaneously. That's the key. This is not a design tool. I repeat, this is not a design tool. It's a code tool with a visual layer on top. This removes one of the biggest bottlenecks: the gap between design and development. Now, no more can you match this design. No more pixel perfect back and forth crap. No more rebuilding the same thing twice or even over and over. Just build it once visually. Similar to like one of the website builders. It's already in production. Already the code's done. And yeah, it has AI, of course. But not the way people think. It's not watching your screen. It's not running your business. It's assisting the process. It's helping generate UI components and helping modify components, speeding up the development. Think cursor, but for front-end design. Not automation, acceleration. But where is this actually used, you might ask? Think landing pages built way faster. SaaS dashboards, they get tweaked instantly. Let's see, maybe even UI iterations, no dead bottleneck. Agencies, less back and forth. This is especially powerful where you build in React for number 3. If you're tired of the design and the dev disconnect. So no, this is not AI replacing your workflow. This is something more practical. Removing friction from building. And honestly, that's where the real leverage is, right? So, how would you work if you had ultimate leverage? If you could be the designer and the dev combined? It would look so much better. So, alright, so now let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about, one repo. This is part of the bigger shift happening right now, where the interface is actually becoming the editor. It needs tighter dev feedback, not code first, not design first. Just direct manipulation of the product itself. You see something, you change it. In the system, it handles the rest. That's where things are heading. So here's the truth that most people won't tell you. This isn't for everyone, and how I would evaluate it, right? So if you don't touch code, this won't magically build your business. But if you're building SaaS, if you're working in React.js, if you're running an agency, shipping landing pages constantly, then this can actually remove that friction very fast. This is a builder tool. It's not a short work for people avoiding the work. And this is where it gets interesting. Because tools like this, they start stacking and stacking and stacking. You've got, AI generating components, visual editing like Onlook, automation handling your backend workflows. Now combine those things, and you're not just building faster. You're compressing the entire workflow into one loop. The idea goes into the visual, and the visual to the code, and then it's live. No gaps. Most people are still arguing about prompts, while this is happening quietly in the background. That is the opportunity. Not chasing every single new tool out there, but spotting the ones that change how things are built. Check out Onlook. So if you're serious about building, go check out this repo right here and look at how it works. Think about how it fits into your stack. Because small shifts like this, they compound fast.